Work. It's gonna work. We are live right now.
Hey, y'all. Be prepared.
We're live.
Look at there. We got Wanda, Moon Farm. Hey, Teresa.
Well, hello.
Lee, both.
Deep South, Springfield Kids, Mimsy Garden.
Hey, Mimsy.
See if
it's Friday night, y'all. It's happening.
Something's happening. I can guarantee
Hey, Brenda.
that.
Hey, Robin.
I got off a little bit early and I ain't heard nothing.
Yeah, he got off early and got all up in my business. Yeah, trying to get. Eva made it. We got reception, y'all.
Wonderful.
All right. I need to do this. Hang on. I can't be looking over there. Tell you what, Wanda better teach me how to make these things go slow.
Somebody gonna have to teach you how to make it go slow and blow it up.
Oh, I lost y'all. Hang on.
Good.
Did you see what I did?
Good Lord.
I don't know what happened. I threw y'all in the trash can down there.
What's this right here?
I don't know. Y'all hang on. We're going to hit a button.
No.
No, don't hit that button. Never mind. Leave it alone.
I'll work on it later.
Y'all, I throwed y'all in the trash can. I said, let me click over here, and I hit the yellow button. It put y'all over in the trash can.
Let me go over here and go to work. Let me see what we got going on here.
Let's see who we got.
Okay, we got Duncan,
Adams
1900,
Eden.
Little Brenda,
Hey,
Robin
Diana.
R, Prairie Girl and Cowboy
Mr.
Homestead, Adams Eden Farm, Diana at Justice Acres,
Ooh.
Mr. Pete, Pete's Little Homestead. There is Michaela. Hey, Mama. What about Papa?
Hey, Michaela.
Hello,
how are you
Michaela.
feeling? Y'all, my grandbaby
you're
has
feeling better,
flu A.
baby.
Are you feeling better, darling?
Kiss My Grass Acres, Little Feet Farm Homestead, Adams Eden Farm.
Hit that blue button because I can't see nothing.
Let's see what we got.
I saw you, baby. I was asking how you feeling. Hey, Vera.
Dutch Off-Grid Homesteading.
Jaretha.
Reap what you sow.
Oh, no. Cameron's got it, Michaela.
Oh, no. That means Mama was right there with Cameron exposed too, so Mama's probably going to get it too. Oh, Lord, I hope my shot works and I don't get it. But
I don't take shots, y'all. I don't believe
they give them to us at work. I try not to.
Hey, Dutch Off-Grid. Y'all, I just went from having a good time to like, Lord, my babies are sick.
DNS Dogs and Dragonflies Farm.
Man, oh, man.
Overlook Valley. Mary Catherine Kuntz. Let's see who else we got. They coming in.
Wait a minute. What do you mean? Yeah, he does. Did he go? Y'all hold on a minute. Did he go to the doctor, Michaela?
Michelle P.
That would make number 5, y'all.
5.
In the Lord.
It's 5 so far that got it.
Lord.
He has flu A. So that makes number 5 confirmed. Oh, Lord.
Well, y'all, if y'all don't see me or hear from me, y'all know what happened.
You'll know what happened.
But you know what? I'll take it all day long. If I got it, I'll take care of my grandkids and take whatever they got.
Hey, Moon Farm.
It don't matter.
Yeah, I'd rather have it all day than them.
Yep. I always say, put it on me. I can take it. Don't put it on my babies. Don't put it on my babies.
Read What You Sow says, do not come get your rabbits. No, we're going to have to wait till the sickness is gone there, Reap.
Can y'all believe both grandkids, my brother, my sister, and my brother-in-law flew A?
Hey, Bernie Kaplinger, how are you doing?
So, and then day before yesterday, and today, Wednesday and Thursday, I had a full day of 2 different houses taking care of them.
Yes, my grass acre said she had bronchitis and put her down fast. It will, I tell you.
I'm kind of worried now. Now I'm kind of worried, but you know what? That's all right. The way I look at it, what I beat in my life, I'll beat this too. As long as it takes it off of them. I ain't said about beating you now.
Lord help me.
That's on Lippy's calling.
Mary Beth Smith, how you doing?
Y'all see, we ain't been 5 minutes in. He already,
If I can just make it through the weekend and through Monday and Tuesday at least.
I know, Eva, and I'm trying, darling.
Major, super important customers coming in Monday and Tuesday.
Look, Bull.
And I've got to be there, sick or not. So,
Bye, baby. Mama
Southern
loves
Bless
you to the
Homestead, how
moon
you
and
doing?
back, honey.
Michaela, be
Tell
good.
Cameron Mama
Tell
loves him.
Cameron, we said, take care. Call us if you need something.
Oh, my babies are sick. Well, that explains it right there. Because he told me, he said, Mama, my throat hurts, my nose burns. I said, uh-oh.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all know that is
your throat hurting and
yeah.
your nose burning.
Last night I didn't feel so hot,
Just
y'all.
brought it right on.
But y'all, that is true. If your nose burns just for a weird reason, just right in here, y'all better get ready.
Get on. Ooh, girl, I'm gonna get some Lysol after you.
Do you realize what kind of questions they fixing to ask us? You better be nice.
Telling.
But anyhow, before we get all into that, hey Christy, I pray I don't get it too, darling.
Oh,
hey
yeah,
Michelle.
Christy.
Okay, I'm gonna have to say this is our very first mail call. Be a year in okay, y'all, I have a new job position.
Oh Lord.
And I hope Lippy now, I hope I do it justice. I am the new, what's the word?
I
done forgot the word.
I don't remember.
I am the new, I done forgot the word now, Wanda.
Strong enough to be in Homestead. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm still absorbing this new position I got. Y'all been seeing the last 2 days these little posts that's coming on Deep South Homestead? Anyway, I did that, y'all, and I'm amazing myself. Now, is it the best artistic work? No.
Hi, it's wonderful.
But I was asked to do something, and I think that's what happened is it took me outside my comfort zone. And no, Michelle, I did all this on the phone. I'm not lying. I don't know nothing about the computer. And it's amazing me that if you go into the App Store, you can find a lot of stuff. But then once you get it, it's like you got to do something with it. It don't just do it itself. So I put out 2 things on the giveaways at Deep South Homestead Gathering. And that's going to be held in Perkinston. I got to get the G out of there, Mississippi, on March 21st. But I was asked by Wanda what I would do the prize manager. So that's what I'm doing. I'm showing some of the prizes, the door prizes, and, bringing notifications and reminders to when it is. And y'all, I'm just, I very much appreciate this. I hope that I do them proud. Yeah, I think that they asked me to do this, and Memsy, you'll agree. It's made me have to face some fears, and y'all know how I am about this computer stuff. So I'm facing them every day that I post something. I'm facing those fears. So
you'll do wonderful.
Thank you, Wanda. So I think this was something that probably had to happen because it pushed me outside and said, okay, Lippy, you got to figure this out. So it's given me the opportunity to, branch out, and do this stuff that all y'all do, So with that being said, that's what I am. And tomorrow, y'all get ready. We got a big post. A big post. Every day there's going to be something new posted. So y'all start paying attention. There's some great, great door prizes. But anyway, no, I'm not a coordinator.
No, that's what you said.
Memsy's the coordinator. I think so. I show ain't. Y'all want me to coordinate something? Sweet Jesus, that would be a
just your walking would be nice.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, y'all. I have a
right.
gimpy leg. Y'all want to see me coordinate something? Please. But anyway, I got to get back to my mail call. So I got this box in.
Mail call?
And I actually pulled it all out because I got to show y'all. Now, this came from Miss Eva, Prairie Girl, and Cowboy Homestead. I think her and I speak the same language in a sort of kind of way. Like I can say a word and she gets it. Y'all know that's rare because Lippy comes up with her own, vocabulary.
Wonderful friends and wonderful people, I tell you.
Yes. So, hey, Mr. Dave. So,
There you go, water.
First thing I want to show y'all, which I done shared this on Facebook. Maybe y'all haven't seen. Hey, Bernie, I didn't know you was in here. Did you see TNS was in it? See, y'all got to run in my mouth and I done missed something. Sorry.
There you go again.
But look. Okay, now the sugar in the creamer. Now, I don't drink the creamer, but when my sister comes, she got to have that old powdered stuff. I don't do the creamer. But it was the glasses, the glass jars, and the stand. And I said, there's my sugar and creamer bowl. And I put my little plastic lids on.
That is fine.
Isn't that cute? So now every time I go and get coffee, which is all day long, y'all, and all evening, Miss Eva is going to be in my mind and my heart.
That is for sure.
And then she's really making me, see, it's kind of like what Wanda and Mimsy's done. They making me be accountable. Recipe cards. And a bunch of them.
It's that time.
Remember I told y'all like 2 weeks ago that I'm working on a recipe book, but it cannot be an encyclopedia set because I make the directions, this long. So I think Miss Eva's trying to put me in check. So if I can figure out how to put my recipes in this little bit, oh wait, it's got an extra back. So see, I can put it in here and fill it in the back. Y'all, if I can do this, then I know I can finish that cookbook into a book, not a set. Got that. Then let me set all my stuff up. Y'all, look. Now, I rewrapped them, and they smell good. 3 bars of homemade soap. Okay? Now, I'm going to confess something. You like a hound dog sniffing. This is my soap.
Smelling, you know what I'm saying? Smelling good.
Y'all. I've never used, you know me, I'm going to tell y'all like it is. I've never used homemade soap. I've never had homemade soap. If I told y'all what I use, y'all be like, oh, Lord. Y'all, I don't change. I use the same stuff I've been using since I was young. It's the little pink box. Now it's a white box with the little cameo lady. Y'all probably know what I'm talking about. It's Olive Olay, okay? That's what I use. Now I got the real deal, y'all. So, Eva.
You want to tell them what I use?
Thank you. No, I ain't telling them what you use. That we talking about Lippy's bathing, not your bathing. You a man. Ugh,
I got some good stuff.
And then, here, you share
mine down. Look
Excuse me. I still got more to show, but you want me to hold this one up for you?
You can look at. I got knife and card set. Now, this is a 2-blade, which I love.
You got to put it in the camera.
It's a 2-blade old timer, which I love this style. I've had a couple cases like this and old timers. One of my perfect, I guess you'd say, everyday carry.
He was so thrilled, y'all.
Thank you very much, Cowboy and Prairie Girl. This is a blessing.
Hey,
and
Mr.
I think
United.
they package this set together like this, when you send them together.
Yep.
Because
it came together.
Me and her gets to playing cards, and she gets to cheating.
Y'all, this is a PG live, not PG-13.
I know you rook me out on poker every time. So.
And, wait, let me show this one first. Look, boo, get your hands off the table. I got me, look, some dishcloths, y'all. And I want to look at that. If this isn't me, I'm telling you, this is me. Michelle, he cut my hair one time. You don't want to know what that took. Trying to save money back in the day.
Trying to save some money. I help her out.
And then I got some Times. It's spray. I was going to ask you what I use this for. Because it smelled, it just smelled. You could eat it. But I don't know. Don't put it in your mouth. No. But I don't know what I'm supposed to use this for. But this, y'all, this smells like crazy good. This all came from Miss Eva, Prairie Girl.
Wonderful, wonderful.
I love you, darling.
Thank you very, very much.
We will treasure these.
That's called a blessings box right there.
That's exactly what it is. It is definitely a blessings box. So I had to share it. I'm very thrilled. that that y'all get me, but she gets me, and I don't understand how. I think it's because we giggle a lot. I don't know. That's her words, not mine, but we giggle a lot. And you remember what I told y'all? Laughter is good for the soul. Hey, Mr. Higgs. So we're ready for the Q&A.
You know what I could do? I just thought about it.
What?
I could take my new knife. I could cut you a piece of that soap off. I go get that number 3 wash tub off the side of the shed. Get you some of my rainwater out there, and you can bathe.
Yo, I used to bathe in a number 3 wash tub at the deer camp.
It's gonna be a little bit cool tonight.
No, it's too damn cold for me. Y'all, it's cold outside. It's cold.
If you was on a down grid situation, you could.
Oh yeah.
We could call it down grid at night. You could try it.
Yeah, we was off grid at our deer camp.
You want to try it tonight?
No.
I'll cut you a piece of soap.
No, we paid the light bill. I'm good to go. My coffee pot's good.
Good.
I'm good to go, y'all. But anyway, let's start the questions. Put them in all caps. And let's call it just drop the mic. That means whatever you want to know, ask. Pretty sure we're going to answer it. If y'all know us, we're going to answer it.
You know what I got to find for Monday?
Yeah, you need to find your shaver.
My razor.
And
I
you
lost
know,
it.
no, you ain't lost it. It's sitting about a hand's length from the sink of your sink. You ain't lost it.
I get
and I keep it charged.
I can't find it when I get in there.
He's so crazy. That's it. We connect. So give me some questions. Wait. You know, my daddy used to have a razor that was like a straight razor.
Yeah.
And he poop, and he daubed that stuff on. He'd let me try it on you.
I want to live. Nah. I was born at night, but I wasn't born last night. I promise you that.
Y'all that would be video
I asked
worthy.
for the Lord to give me wisdom daily.
We are getting our rabbits.
The wisdom He gave me was not to trust you or a straight razor in my throat.
I would say within 2 weeks? We're getting our rabbits within 2 to 3 weeks, depending on the sickness. And of course, if it stops raining, he can get the rabbit.
Oh,
coop
rain.
finished.
We don't even talk about rain. But my plans are to get up in the morning and go get the rest of the materials.
It takes 125 licks to get to the Tootsie Pop.
Oh.
I think I'm right because I tested that years ago. Yeah, I'm weird, y'all. I tested that long time ago. I really did. And I want to, like 100, I'm going to go get one.
Kiss my grass, I would be bleeding from head to toe. You know, I'm on blood thinners anyway, so when I cut myself, boy, I bleed like there ain't no tomorrow.
Well, you just don't worry about it, Todd. Put me in the glove box. I'm loud enough.
But I have to use a regular little razor, like a little triple blade or something.
Oh, let me tell y'all, Christy, I got a hold of my daddy's razor because I said, man, it makes his cheeks and all look so smooth. Yeah, I won't do that again. I went to screaming. The bathtub was full of blood. Of course, it was little bitty old cuts, but there was like 1,000 of them on that one leg. My mama come up in there. You gonna be all right. Rinse off. She patted me dry, and then I got in trouble for getting daddy's razor. Because you unscrewed the top and you put that blade in there. I said, man.
Kiss my grass says she tried it last night. Didn't take but 8 licks. She got excited. She said, that's what I usually do.
Yeah, when it gets soft, you can't help but want to bite into it.
Oh,
I ain't had one of them things in probably, I bet you 30 years or better. I know they still make them.
Saturday. You are so correct.
What?
Prairie Girl, Cowboy Homestead, Honeydew Saturday. Every Saturday's Honeydew Saturday around here.
Yes.
Every Sunday to follow is too.
You got in trouble. I'm telling you what, I got in big time trouble. Mm-hmm. How many holes are in your ears? Well, if you count the Lord's hole, I got 2 in each ear. I got a born one, and I got can I say it? A stick pin one. You know, back in the day, you just put ice on there and a clothespin and poked a hole in it. Yeah, they don't do that no more. They take it to the fancy place and they squish it and put cute little things in there. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, them blood thinners something else. I tell you, they.
What you cooking?
They'll keep you going though.
What you cooking for Todd? Huh?
What you cooking, Jaretha?
Yeah, that's what I want to know. You got your
Hello,
smoke
United
alarm
We Stand. How
on?
you doing? Higgs Rock Farm. What are you up to?
Yes, it does hurt there. All right, give me another question. Or him, us. I like questions.
I know you do.
I'll be asking him 1,000 of them.
All day. 20 questions in 20 seconds.
Oh, you was still piercing ears in the 90s like that? Oh, I thought that's something you did back in the 60s and 70s. Oh no, I ain't never gonna forget the Lord's holes. You know, y'all, I got a little quick story to tell. And it's kind of true, you know, what I'm gonna touch on. But when Wanda said that Danny thought I would forget about the Lord's holes, no. But I think that's what kind of got us in a weird kind of connection. What he says can be a little rough under the edges, but y'all think about Lippy. Lippy says things that can be a little rough under the edges. You know what I mean? So we kind of blend pretty well. Wanda and Buddy, I think they stay busy keeping us in line.
We have our work cut out.
That's what him and Wanda said. They got their work cut out for them. Mm-hmm.
Everybody's got to have a job and a purpose, you know. Let's talk about prepping. How are you doing? Good to see you in.
Lippy, please tell us the squirrel story.
Oh my goodness.
Adams, you've not ever heard the squirrel story?
Adams Eden Farm, said Dean Heritage.
Did Higgs like message you and tell you to say that?
Higgs said number 10.
Oh, that sounds good, Patty. Or Mac, whoever's on. Any tattoos? Yes.
JCB Farm and Garden, how you doing?
I have 2 tattoos. And one of them is the cross with the rosary off of it, and it's on my back shoulder, and it comes around underneath my arm. And the other is one that I had done with my best friend that I lost years back.
We have hard jobs, though, keeping up with them, I can tell you.
But yes, and Buddy has one.
Yeah, I got a wrap.
He's got a wrap.
I've got outside and then the wrap. I'm gonna tell you what, this back here, anybody that's ever had one?
I told y'all we're transparent.
I'll just tell you, it's tough, but it all worked out.
But you know, to each his own.
Have them, don't think about it. Do it for the right purpose.
Have true meaning, and I'm you know, I don't see them often, but I know that they're there and they have meaning. Moon Farm.
No, I'm not a veteran. I was going to join and got down to the last and didn't, and have had kind of mixed thoughts about that many times, but fate is what it is, and for whatever reason, I didn't.
Did you see what Wanda said? We have good jobs.
That's right. We got good jobs.
What's the weirdest smell you have ever smelled?
Ooh.
To be quite honest, it's not so much weird, but it is weird. The weirdest smell, and it's different. It's the same every year, but it's still strange to me, is a tomato plant. Now, I'm just going to be honest. A tomato plant has a smell after all these, oh Lord, 30 plus years. I would have to say a tomato plant. Every year it's like, and then it dawns on me what it is. That to me, because smells usually don't bother me, but that one, it kind of just, I don't know. There's something about it. It has a smell. What would be a smell that you think?
I'm going to say my weirdest. I'm not going to say my worst.
It's not the worst smell. It's just weird. Yeah, it's just weird.
Worst, is a bad one. But weirdest smell would be, to me, is lantana growing.
Yeah, it messes him up.
It messes me up. And depending on where it's at, when I walk up on it, that lantana, that smell reminds me of walking up on a water moccasin
And I keep lantanas for pollinators.
And a lot of places we got them here in the yard, you know, at certain times of year. When I walk up and that smell hits me and I ain't thinking about that lantana,
Yes.
I get paranoid to go looking.
I mean, he does. He starts automatically, and then he has to catch himself that he's in wind draft of the lantanas. How did we meet? Well, I'm just going to tell y'all. I was training some girls, some server cocktail waitresses, I'll just say it, for a large band that was coming in town for a concert. And my daughter had just had tonsil surgery. And back then it was like a $1,500 deductible. And I had been asked about would I at least come in and train. I said, okay. The money was good, you know, to train these women. So it was a Friday and a Saturday. So I went in Friday night. He comes in, you know, a lot thinner, cowboy hat, duster. It's November.
Whole lot thinner and younger.
And I was like, I think I'll take this cowboy and I'll show y'all how it's done. There was just something intriguing about him because he looked at me, kind of did that little tip hat, and he sat down. I said, sir,
I was raised right.
What can I get you? And he said, a Coke.
Or cowboy hat about 90% of the time.
You're fixing to see a concert. You're in a club, and you want a Coke. That's what I'm saying to myself. So I said, excuse me? He said, yes, ma'am, I want a Coke. I'm driving. I said, oh, this man's got his, you know what, going on. So I told him, Coke on the house. You know, DD's, that's how I taught the girls. If, you know, somebody orders a Coke, they're the driver, you don't charge. So he kind of gave me that little hat thing, and he handed me a $5 bill. Now, I'm telling y'all the truth. And I said, no, sir, no, sir. He said, no, just keep it. I said, damn. So went on through the night. The girls took care of him. I'm out there watching. Saturday night, we had another crew to come in, and I had to teach, and he was back. He was with some friends. This was a really big band back in the day. They did like a reunion, wasn't it? Like a reunion. And
we danced at this club all the time. So
yeah. So he came back. I was like, there's that cowboy again. Holy cow. So I went and asked him, I want a Coke. I said, oh, wow. So needless to say, he left a little early that night, and he asked me if I'd like to go for coffee. Well, then that was just the tip. You know, I was like, sure, I would love to. And we went for coffee every evening for what, 2 weeks?
Yeah, at least 2 weeks.
2 weeks we went and met for coffee, and the rest is history.
Hey, so, Duncan 1900.
Hey, Brenda. And so, you know, that's how we met. We spent a lot of hours at this certain table in this mom and pop cafe drinking. And that, of course, now, y'all, let me tell a funny. About every 10 minutes, he'd say, excuse me, and he'd leave. I thought, man, you know, he pisses worse than a cow on a flat rock. I mean, what is going on here? Finally, after 2 weeks, he says, I got something I got to tell you. I said, thinking, what, you got a bladder bag? I mean, something going on. He said, I don't do well with coffee. I said, what?
He said, right on through me.
He said, I don't do well with coffee. I just going to get me a Coke. Y'all, I about fell out the bench of the cafe. I said, man, why didn't you say something? I thought there was something seriously wrong with you. He said, well, you drinking like gallons of coffee, and I was just trying to impress you and drink cup to cup. I said, you
still to this day,
you can't touch me with coffee.
I like coffee. In the dead of winter time,
like him.
We're at work or whatever, and it's super cold, or we're camping or something, I'll get some coffee. But I got to have either the Wilderness or a restroom real close.
Yeah.
Coffee don't work good with me.
Y'all, I about fell out. I said, man, you crazy. I'd have done said, look here, I'm drinking me a Coke. But he was such a gentleman, y'all. I mean, to this day, I put him. Well, the only true gentleman, in my opinion, was my dad. My dad was. I said, if I could ever marry someone just half as good as my dad, because I saw the examples my dad set and how he treated my mom. And I was like, I'll be spot on. I got one just as good as my dad.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, I got talked down about the first time I took her. I asked her if she wanted to go to the deer lease and go riding. I had a 4-wheeler, was riding at the time, and deer hunting, and we had a lease and all. She said, sure. So it was a Sunday ride. We all met at the deer lease. And at the time, I had the highest jacked up 4-wheeler. And I usually was what they call the guinea pig. When we come to a creek or a hole, I was the one that would go off in first. And usually didn't look back. Well, got down there and the creek was up. It rained a lot. So I said, all right. They turned around and said, buddy, you want to check it out? I said, yeah. Well, she's on there with me, right?
The smell is good, Camp.
So I go in real easy, which usually didn't happen. Mm-hmm. And I get to just before the butt cheeks get wet. And I put it in reverse and I backed out. And I caught fits for that.
Yeah.
I said, boys, y'all don't want nothing to do with that creek. Y'all better leave that alone.
But that same day, it was the same day, that afternoon, he wanted to kind of ruffle with the boys, okay? And he's trying to be the gentleman. And so he says, why don't you ride? And her name was Mandy. I said, sure. I'm looking at her and I'm thinking, she looks kind of like a wildcat, but okay. She's like, Miss Lippy, come on, ride with me. Because y'all, I got named that the first day I met his mom, his daddy. So, you know, they started learning Lippy. Y'all, that child dumped me on that 4-wheeler. Mm-hmm. I said, if her mama was there, if her mama wouldn't have been there, I'd have probably spanked her. But I said, no, it's all right, y'all. I had mud dripping from my head. My camo clothes was all just, it was cold. But I just smiled. You know, I'm trying to impress my boyfriend over here. When really I was like, yeah, she needs a good belt on her, acting a fool like that. The man's over there doing the man stuff. She's supposed to be, you know, having fun. But she flipped me. To this day, she'll still apologize. I'm sorry for flipping you, Miss Lippy.
No, that's back when we was young.
Yeah, we was young, y'all. We was crazy back then.
Oh, I hate to know how to do that now.
Yeah, I jump off a roof of a house. I jumped off the top. Well, actually, he come in from work one day, and I jumped up and was hanging from the door frame. He come around that corner. I took my legs, and I just, like, scissored him, right? Thank goodness he caught me. If not, I'd been in a bind. But we used to do, you know, just do stuff, young and just enjoying life.
Crazy.
But let me tell y'all something. Real quick, I forgot to mention, I need to be clear. I don't know if y'all saw on Overlook Valley Homestead Wednesday, they mentioned next week they were going to do a Q&A. So before we get any more questions, we thought tonight we were going to have some guests. Wasn't sure, possibilities, so we didn't really think about Friday night's live, especially with everybody being sick and everything that's been going on. So this morning, I mentioned to Sarah, I said, with your permission, we've never done an actual Q&A. We did the pulling of that cup or something way back then. I said, if you don't mind, can we do a Q&A? She said, sure. So they're the ones that actually came up with it.
Overlook Valley's the one come up with this, and they'll be doing it.
And they applauded us and said, yeah, enjoy it. So that's how we came up with the Q&A. And I think it's great. It gets people to know you.
It does.
Just different from just your YouTube channel. But I wanted to go ahead and put that out there so y'all would know. Okay, well, be careful.
Be careful.
Hey, and something else. Y'all go ahead and get them questions, but I got to tell on Bub on getting started on the homestead. Did y'all happen to see his video where he made Miss Lippy biscuits? Well, I did. And let's just say I laughed the whole 4 minutes. Guess what I did? That was on a Saturday. Yes, Saturday. Last Saturday. Sunday morning, I said, buddy, you got Mr. Bub's phone number? He said, yeah. I said, I want you to Marco him. I think it was 3 or 4 Marcos. But he told him, don't answer until you get all the Marcos. So I had Buddy hold his phone and I made biscuits 1-on-1 for Mr. Bub. Sure did, from start to finish. Well, that afternoon or evening when he answered back, he said, "Tell Miss Lippy, I think I know what I done wrong." Y'all, he used all-purpose flour and didn't put no soda, no baking powder. That's why them suckers look like hockey pucks. Actually, you could probably get them licensed as a lethal weapon. Did y'all see the video? If you ain't, go back and watch them. Them little hockey pucks was about that big, and when he threw them, I swear I heard them hit something. Yeah, I'd have saved, Bub, I'm telling you, if you can still find them on that floor, I'd save them. That's some good weapons. So yeah, y'all, he said he had to redeem. I'm just going to redeem my own self. He missed the part that said self-rising flour. That's true. If animals could talk, which would be the rudest? If animals could talk, which would be the rudest? I would have to say a pig. And the reason why is because all they want is more. And they'd probably be cocky about it. Now, I don't know what Buddy would say, but I would have to say a pig. Buddy, what would be the rudest for you? Rudest animal, if they could talk.
Rudest animal?
Yeah.
I would have to say a cat.
Well, that's what everybody else says.
Because a cat is one of them. They ain't like a dog, okay? A dog, that's man's best friend. You call him, come on here.
I see where you're going. You're right.
A cat, you call it. See, I got the dog in my lap now just because I said something.
Gigi, get down. Get down.
Kanji.
Y'all, he runs her.
Oh.
No, don't pick her up.
Oh, she's too
don't
fat.
need to be in
She
the
don't want to
camera.
pick up. So the biggest thing is with a cat, you call a cat, what they do? They look at you. You think I'm gonna walk over and let you pet me? How about you walk over here in my
And I think, you know what? You're right. I still have to stay with the pig because, y'all, I've had history with pigs.
Cat kind of does what they do.
And it ain't been a good history. But I tell you what, I sure like the bacon. So every time I fry up a pork chop with some bacon, I think about, I got you.
Matter of fact, I'm thinking about that myself right now.
There was one. What's the best joke you've been a part of? Oh, Lord, there's thousands of them. Y'all know me by now.
I told you.
The best joke.
I'm going to tell you a pretty good one. Back when my daddy was alive, and a friend of ours was living with us. Yeah. We had, me and her and him had went out fishing one evening. Well, he had bought a new motor and put on his little old boat, so we went in and he
come in.
Boy. He said, "Well, just something ain't right. It ain't running right."
I didn't see you in here, Big.
I'm gonna work on it tomorrow evening when I get in from work. Well, I got off for him, so I was there, and her and my daddy, and daddy could not stand snakes at all. He's just like me, okay? They got a rubber snake that looked just like a real one.
Sure did.
And they pulled the cow one off of that boat motor. Daddy pulled it off, and she put the snake on because he wasn't gonna touch the snake getting nearby. Put the cow one back on. Well, he come diddly bopping up in the yard, and you'd have to really know him to appreciate this because this old boy loved life, didn't care about nothing.
Yeah, his daddy and I did.
He never had no problem, okay? So he run up there, joking, cutting up. Daddy was sitting over in his little old chair underneath the shade tree, and they got to popping their gums, and he reached and pulled the cow one off that boat. And when he did, he throwed that brand new cow and took off running. Everybody started laughing. Well, then he took that snake
over. Sorry, buddy. Over, Wanda.
Picked it up,
over.
And was started to throw it at Daddy. Daddy said, "I'll shoot you right now." He put it back down.
Mm-hmm. I've pulled jokes on people. Him and his daddy and I, every day we'd have coffee on the front porch. And really, if you want to look back,
got to be over one. I've been trained.
We was reading a newspaper, drinking a couple of pots of coffee, and if memories, we were always thinking of what could we do to somebody that day. That's how his daddy and I got along.
Seeing something I hadn't seen. They probably done. They may have been in here. I don't know if I missed y'all. It ain't on purpose. I'm just trying to see who all's in here that I hadn't seen.
Oh wow, Wanda! I bet you. I mean, Brenda, you got some good stuff.
B. Morgan Bogart.
Yeah, Christy, his daddy did not like nothing, and no, they don't like snakes. I'm the snake. You can't say the K word. I'm the snake get rid of person.
Oh, I will get rid of them, but there's gonna be a lot of things happening in the place in the middle.
Yeah,
of
but if he's got Lippy at home, he just says, "Lippy, go, go take care of it," and I do.
I was fixing to put holes in the bottom of the boat.
He sure did. And I said, "Oh no, over my dead body, no, y'all. That boat wasn't even 3 days old. He was gonna
go
shoot it
get
up.
some barbecue tongs and reach and get this water.
I did, y'all. I got no. It was kitchen tongs.
Whatever. I don't care what you call it. They was not long enough.
He raised that back lid, and there's its head. So I just, tongs about like that, and I just reached it up. He looked over there, and he got this hoe, y'all. He got his legs spread out. He got this hoe, and you could just see he was.
I was
in
ready.
action.
I was prepared.
Yeah, he should have been a
She said,
veteran.
"Where you want it?" I said, "Throw it over in the yard."
Y'all, I tossed it between his two legs. When this big man come up with that hoe, he looked like he was. What was them things that we used to jump on as a kid?
Them pogo sticks.
Y'all, he looked like a man on a pogo stick.
I'm gonna tell you this.
When he got that sucker, looked like him. I could have rolled it up and
like
fried
hamburger
it.
meat.
Looked like hamburger meat.
And I told my hoe, "Oh, look, what number some splinters and some little steel left."
How many chickens would it take to kill an elephant?
Probably
one.
Just one.
Run that sucker slap crazy. I guess just one. Well, I don't know though. If he took his snout and if it's got good suction like a vacuum cleaner, he could have sucked it up and.
That chicken.
I don't know. That's something I don't know.
Get up there and poke his eyeballs out.
Well, my mind could go crazy. I don't mind snakes, but yeah, spider. I'm leaving that. I'm leaving the bit, y'all. I put a hole in my ceiling. I wasn't thinking, and I'm scared of spiders. And there was one over my head.
That's
was years
how I can
ago.
get her every time.
Well, they jump. Just got through cleaning a 22. Well, see, I wasn't thinking, and I freaked out, and I shot the spider.
Hole in the ceiling.
You don't do that. It's a hole in this. Something orange. What is that? Something done. Did you touch something?
JCB Farm and Garden. Man, thank you. Appreciate it so much.
That's one of them. Oh, thank you. That's one of them things.
That's super chat. I think that's what they call that.
Oh my God. Thank you.
JCB Farm and
Garden. Do with it. I don't know where it went.
Wonderful.
I'll be calling somebody. JCB, I'm going to have to call somebody, but thank you, because I don't know what none of that means, but thank you very much. Wow. You know what? That's for the rabbits.
Yep.
That's for the rabbits.
That's the rabbit fun.
Man, you just don't. We was just talking about this. That is just, if y'all just knew the conversation we were just having before we went live.
That's amazing.
Oh, wow. See, Lippy's strong. She's strong-headed, hard-headed, strong backbone, but something like that just made me just want to get all wimpy. Call me Wimpy Lippy. But anyway, thank you, sir, very much. Put what? Numbing gel in toothpaste, the reaction. Y'all, we put some, what's that silver stuff in Rim's drawers?
Oh, yeah.
What's that stuff called?
He messed with me all day.
This was a good friend of ours.
He was living with us. So anybody that's ever worked on any kind of automobile,
go ahead, Nancy. We'll be there.
It's called Anasys.
Yeah, Anasys. I couldn't remember.
They make silver and they make copper, but I had some silver Anasys because I always had Anasys around.
We put it in his drawers.
So she done his clothes because he was living with us. So he had a chest drawer in another room. And he had been jacking with me. He'd walk by and pop me in the head. He'd been messing with me all day. And I said, "Okay, I'm going to get you."
That's Mr. John from Montana. Am I reading that? Y'all, sorry.
That's John from Montana. Well, it sure is. JCB Farm and Garden.
I didn't know it was you, Mr. John.
Well, it's good to know who it is now.
Oh, I feel, y'all, there's another channel I've been commenting like it's Mr. John.
Yeah.
Mr. John, I'm sorry. I've been following some other channel I thought was yours, but they never showed no pictures. And I've been talking to you. I bet no one of them people ain't answering me.
So you know who it is.
Y'all, oh, Lord. No wonder
I ain't got nothing from the other one.
Yeah, because I've been asking about how's the climate change from Montana. These people won't even talk. I
Good
thought it was
Lord.
you.
I got to go in. Of course, it don't matter. I have to go
Yeah, I
in
need
once
to
a
fix
week because
that.
they like to kick my stuff off. But anyway,
I can't believe I've been following you, Mr. John, and ain't even been you. It's been this other John.
he went in there and he went to take him a shower, or was gonna go take him a shower. And so I went in there and in his chest
Can't
drawer, I pulled
believe
the drawer
this.
out, and I knew he like
Well,
most
yeah,
other
on
men.
Instagram, I'm talking
He's
about
gonna
on
grab the boxes right off the
videos.
top. He ain't gonna dig for him. He gonna get the one off the top. So I got his boxers. I laid them out there, and I put that anti-seize right there in the seam. Put a good layer. Folded them up real nice. Put them back in there. He come by on his way to the shower. Popped me in the back of the head. I said, "Okay, your time's coming." He goes, takes a shower.
Thank you, Camp Pat.
I
I
let
don't
him
feel
get good
so
and set it
bad.
up. I went in there to the washroom and I cut the hot water off a couple times. Turn it back on when he holler. Got him a cold shower. Well, he come out. He come back. He popped me in the head again. Well, I let him sit there about 10, 15 minutes playing a video game. I went in there. I told him,
Well,
"You need to check
welcome,
yourself."
Stephanie.
And when he did, he had anti-seize all over him.
Y'all, that was so fun. You know, that stuff will blister your butt.
And he washed for a little
Quick.
while. And he said, he opened the door. He said, "How am I gonna get this stuff off?" So I went in there, opened the cabinet, and I handed him a bottle of rubbing alcohol.
Well, we're glad you're
I
here,
said,
darling.
"Scrub it good." He didn't mess with me for a while.
I still can't believe y'all just write that. I know y'all done it. Y'all ain't. Yeah. Y'all ever followed somebody thinking it was somebody and it?
Well,
I'm
I've
following
been
this
looking for
John
the
man.
other
I
one.
bet
So
you he
how many
thinks
times
I'm
have
a
I asked about the
stalker
other one?
or a weirdo.
So now we know.
And I ain't telling the channel name. No.
He done changed
No,
his
he's
name.
probably hiding behind the curtain saying, "I need to know this lady." Look at the other John. If you're hiding behind the curtain, sir, I apologize. You got good videos.
Right.
But you
you're
just
the wrong John.
You're the wrong John. I wasn't supposed to, which I don't mind following you, but I meant to follow the other one. So let that be said, because you know they make, because I go hiding behind the curtains too, watching lives.
Yeah.
I guess that's what it's called. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. But I did. So y'all got a few more minutes. Ask us some more questions. Yeah, I got a crazy lady.
Crazy lady asking me about Montana. Yeah, she's sitting beside me.
Oh, I feel so stupid now, but it's okay.
Sitting beside me.
I can't believe I've done that. Poor other John. That's right. Poor other John. Because he don't know my humor. Y'all, you know, when I comment, I kind of comment like Lippy, you know? Is that anything like
mocking someone with a headset on and no speaker? Remember when she had her?
Well, y'all, yeah,
Marco.
I'm going to tell on y'all the other day. I wished Brenda a happy birthday at Duncan 1900. So she answers me back. And I said, buddy, see, I didn't know no either. I said, buddy, something wrong. Brenda just
I knew it
back.
immediately because I done
And
it.
I said, I can't hear it. I'm thinking something's wrong with my volume. And then it cuts off. But he said, yeah, she had her headset in the phone. So
that or she playing music.
You wasn't going to hear nothing.
She may have been doing both.
He said, Lippy, it was like when you was Marco and people coming back from the picnic. People would Marco and I'd answer back. And all they could hear was my music. Because I didn't know there was a button you were supposed to hit. Y'all, that was so funny. Brenda just sitting there just running her mouth and talking. And I ain't heard nothing. Not nothing. That was funny. Who found who first, you or Jareth? Me. Well,
Actually, found Todd
nobody.
first.
I found Todd.
Y'all run into each other heading in the door.
Literally.
Like,
at the swimming pool door. And then he brought Jareth out, all dressed in her denim skirt and her LSU boots and all decked out to the nines. And there we were. I wasn't decked to the nines.
Was made then.
I think I had flip-flops and a T-shirt on.
Lord help us, sweet baby Jesus.
And history's been made. So I'd say, actually, it was at the same time. Because Todd brought her to me and, so it was at the same time. Yeah, we get on each other's nerves to this day, but we wouldn't trade each other for nothing. You did the same thing to Sarah? Oh, Lord. You got to be careful with them ear set things. Oh, you've been washing clothes, helped someone move? Oh, Lord, y'all. You know, we were supposed to be
Man, you are
moving.
tired.
And when
Moving
all
is
that
a
got
chore.
changed, I said, thank you, Jesus, because I didn't want to
I'm gonna
pack
tell
up
you,
all
it was a
these
blessing,
years.
just the thought of it.
What was supper tonight, Mr. Pete?
We ain't had it yet.
I made a big, y'all, I kind of got crazy and I made enough for 20 people. I made a big pot of vegetable soup because we may have company coming. So that's what we're going to have is soup tonight. And I've already got it in containers, got it in the freezer.
Ready to go.
So if company comes, I can heat it up and make a fresh pot of cornbread and a dessert. And so we're having vegetable soup. The story behind my name.
Oh, Prairie Girl, things happen to me all the time that I don't even like to tell nobody about.
It was cold winter. It was Christmas time. And I always sat at the hearth, the bottom of the fireplace, and drink coffee at his daddy's feet because his daddy loved to show off his Christmas gifts. Well, that year he'd got some knives and all kinds of stuff. So I was sitting there, but as he's showing me, I'm talking, and I can talk to 12 people at the same time and carry a conversation. Well, I do that in the daytime by myself anyway.
With nobody else here but her and the dog.
And I got up, I said, Pops, that's what I said. I said, you want another cup of coffee? He said, sure, because he drank coffee with me all the time. So I go in the kitchen, get some coffee, and he asked me about a cookie or something on the table. He said, hey, Lips. Well, I answered, Lips. Well, then it came to Lippy.
He give everybody a nickname.
Yeah, nobody knew their real name. Everybody had a nickname, and that's how Lippy became Lippy. And I've had the name for a little over 20 years, and I'm proud of it. A great man named me. My community knows me as Miss Lippy, and I'm very comfortable with it. I wear that name proud.
Oh, yes, you do.
And I do it justice, too.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Sure do.
No doubt about it.
Did I miss something?
Y'all are alone in the big sky country, huh? Since John left?
Now that me and Buddy can take vacations, which is something we've never been able to do. But, you change chapters in life and, you downsize, things happen, yada, yada. And I didn't see 320. Where we're at in life right now, we're going to be able to travel sometimes. I'm not one to go far off, but Montana, there's 2 special people there, and Lord willing, and the creek don't rise, I will get to go to Montana.
That will happen.
I don't believe in bucket lists, but I don't mind toting a Walmart bag of list.
Kiss My Grass Acres. I like Ron White.
Who's your favorite
comedian? Tater. I like old tater salad myself.
Oh, I like that man. Oh God, I think he's dead. He made movies. The Zoo movie. I don't know his name. I used to laugh at him all the time. I think he's dead. The man that had the movies. Yes.
Robin Williams.
Thank you. Yeah, the Zoo Man. Robin Williams. He did, right?
Yeah.
I think he died.
And he's a good one too.
That's who I liked. I couldn't remember his name.
A.G. Moss
he was Mork and Mindy. Mork.
Yep.
Mork and
Mork for Mork.
There you go. I liked him.
Nano.
Yeah. Barney, I'm telling you, it's just, I don't know, I like the old stuff. I don't know of no new comedians.
The
I don't watch
Blue Collar
TV.
Comedy Tour is good.
Now, who are you talking about?
The Blue Collar Comedy Tour. Which
is that
Ron
the man
White.
that said, are you smarter than the 5th grader?
That's that group right there.
Okay. Yeah, I used to watch that show. And little 5th graders was a hell of a lot smarter than me on some of that stuff. I was like, damn, they raising these kids smart now. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I didn't know Google back then either to get the answers.
Oh, nano.
Y'all better hurry up with some questions. We ain't got but 5 minutes, and then Mindy comes on. What does that say, my sister?
with Downs used to laugh so hard at Mort. Yeah, Mort was something else.
You know, I'm gonna give y'all a little tidbit of my history. You know, I try to stay. Some of my stuff is private. Christy, I used to work with Downs, and nonverbal autistic children. And let me just tell you what, you'll leave and go home and kiss your child every day. But it was as very special and dear to my heart. I didn't teach them; they taught me in profound ways. But I had one that would call me every evening to make sure I got home. And one of the songs that we actually sang on Name That Tune a couple of weeks ago with Sabrina and Chris at Searching Sabrina, one of the songs I sang was in memory of. So I can relate to you, Christy. I'll tell you what.
Weber Homestead, glad you came in. Make sure you come back, join in. We do it every Friday. Glad to have you.
Well, Weber, anytime you see a live, come chat, come
Organic
talk.
raw roots, my favorite thing to cook. I don't get to cook that much because Libby don't allow me in her kitchen, okay?
No.
But my favorite thing to cook is anything outside on a fire, grill, smoker, rub two sticks together and throw a pot up on top of it. That's my kind of cooking.
My favorite, honestly, I think my favorite thing to cook, boy, it's a toss-up. You know, I'm going to go something that's going to throw y'all just off. A stuffed pork roast. It's
G-Malls, we go
I know it's saying you're thinking a roast.
Same time, 6 o'clock, every Friday.
I need to do a video, but it's a long process.
Lord's willing and the creek don't rise.
But I would say a garlic stuffed roast. And
that'd be good.
And a gratin gravy, a roux gravy. I don't know what
you need me to thaw a roast out when we get done?
No, but that would be my favorite thing to cook. Y'all ever heard of that? I know y'all heard of that. Probably the Hive and Reap. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I can make chicken and dumplings.
Thank you, Moon Farm. I've been craving some chicken and dumplings.
Y'all, there's a story about that before we get. Y'all know I got stories. Moon Farm, let me tell you something about some chicken and dumplings. My friend, God rest her, the one that I'm tatted on.
JCB Farm and Garden, you have a great night.
She was from Pennsylvania.
You,
so her cooking was different from mine. She loved chicken and dumplings, and she was having like a bad day. She wanted chicken and dumplings and cornbread. So I'm sitting here making it, and she had a little upset stomach. Well, you get two women up in there doing this, and she had her can of 7-Up. And I said, well, pour it in a glass, because she said the metal just tastes funny. I said, yeah, you're nauseated. You need to pour it in a glass and just lightly sip it. Let it sit on the counter. So it had sat there a good 30 minutes, okay? I said, now you can drink some. So she'd sip it. Y'all, I went to take my water for my dumplings to think, because I always do a dumpling in like a chicken broth, and I actually add cream to mine, and then I thin it back out with water, and it gives it kind of a yellow, milky, you know, that's how I make mine. Y'all, I poured my glass of water, and all of a sudden, bubbles started coming. I said, what the hell?
Oh,
bubbles. I said, you know, I'm blowing, thinking, and it's just bubbling like you put bacon, like if you was to drop baking soda in a pot, like you making caramel. And I was like, and all of a sudden they went away.
Pulled pork is fantastic.
And I said, something done happened. Well, it didn't register right then. And she comes, she said, well, my 7-Up. I said, what the hell you mean, where's your 7-Up? She had her 7-Up by my water. She goes, my 7-Up. I said, it's in the chicken and dumplings, and your butt's eating it because you asked for it and you put just, y'all, that's the best chicken and dumplings we ever ate in our life. I ain't lying. It was delicious. But at first, when them bubbles started coming, I said, sweet Jesus, something done happened. Yep. So, not that I've ever made it like that again, but I can tell you they was really good dumplings.
Oh, Deep South. One of that king cake, something else.
Oh, I used to make king cakes. That's another story. About 10 years ago, we had a Yankee, nothing against Yankee. That's just what I named her, okay? She loved me like her mama. So when we bought this house, she sold her house in the country and bought one 4 doors down. But once a week, I would give her a dessert, you know, like a Cajun dessert. And always made king cakes every year for people. Well, I made a king cake. She said, don't bring me no more desserts because I'm starting to get a little heavy. I said, huh? Heavy? She said, yeah, I've done gained like 10 pounds since I become your neighbor. I said, okay. I hope she's watching. That's been, let's see, how old is Alyssa?
G-Ma's Garden, that is a
That's been like
Louisiana
20
tradition with
years,
the
19.
king cake.
I ain't made that her for another
Mardi
dessert
Gras king cake.
since
They
then.
make
And she
all
reminds
different
me of
kinds.
that. But I
They
love
are
king
mighty
cake.
fine.
So
G-Ma's want to know what the heck is a king cake.
King cake is it's more like a bread dough, if that makes sense. And it's stuffed usually with cream cheese, blueberries, cinnamon, and cream cheese, or it can actually have just an apple cinnamon crisp center. And it's rolled and it's into a ring, okay? And the colors are the yellow, the purple, and the green. And you take a little plastic baby, and if I could get up, I'd get one.
And a lot of people today will not put the baby in there because of lawsuits.
Right.
From all the crazy people that want to be so happy.
Yeah.
But
I always put the baby in there. But that's what it is. It's like a bread dough.
Whoever finds the baby.
And I'm going to tell y'all, it's a long process, but the best way to do it, I got just a minute. You know the bread dough that you get in the stores that you can rise? Let it thaw, let it rise. And I'm telling you, roll it out in powdered sugar. Hear me out. Powdered sugar and a little flour. So it's 3 parts powdered sugar, 1 part flour, because it's going to keep the dough from shrinking back in. There's something about that 2 ingredients. And then you're going to roll it out, okay? And you're going to put your stuffing in there and you're going to roll it up. Just like if you do a cinnamon roll.
Ooh.
Only you're going to bring it in together and you're going to do just a white icing and sprinkles.
Cream cheese.
But that's the easiest way to do it.
Anything you want.
Yeah,
they make it.
That's the easiest way. It's too hard of a cake if you want a true tradition, but it is close to the true as you're going to get. Easy. But that's anything that you want to do.
Love you. Y'all have a good night.
Use powdered sugar and flour, and it keeps the dough from coming in. And I don't understand why, but it does. But anyhow, I know we're overrun on Memsey.
Video on that.
Who does?
Weber Homestead said you need to do a video on that.
Well, you know what? Y'all saw my thumbnail.
320, yeah, if you find that baby, that's
I'll be more than happy to do one, and I'll go ahead and do, how about a little short tutorial, because there's actually a history and a meaning behind a king cake, and I'd be more than happy to help with y'all.
Want to say, Lippy, could you make us one with a D and W pick inside for the gathering?
I sure could, as long as they signed a waiver. If they do, y'all, you know, I don't understand.
Hey, Broussard, how you doing?
If there's, hey, Broussard, if you got something that big, you ought to be feeling it floating in your mouth anyway. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. People's just people.
That's right.
I'm just gonna say people are people.
All right. Well, as always, we enjoyed it. It's been a wonderful night. We love each and every one on here. Glad you came in. We will see y'all again on Friday night of next week.
Y'all head over there. Hold up. Memsey's Garden is on now. Stringfield Ridge Homestead comes on at 8 p.m. Central. And Mr. Pete's Little Homestead is on at 9 p.m. Central.
Let's try to catch them all.
Try to catch them. Y'all, we'll some partying animals on Fridays. Y'all didn't know that? We party.
It's Friday.
We party hard.
Saturday's coming right in behind it. Doing wonderful too.
Yep.
We love it.
Love y'all.
God bless.